So hopefully by now you are familiar with a tool called Google Keep. If not, I'm going to blow your mind. So Google Keep is a kind of an organizational tool to create to-do lists and notes and things like that, which works really well. You can create as many notes as you want, and you can insert links, and you can insert pictures, and there's an app where you can take pictures directly from it, and so on. So if you have not used Google Keep, you might want to consider it. It is a pretty cool tool. It's either keep.google.com or it is available underneath the waffle with its own little icon. Now, the really cool thing that I've seen people use Google Keep for, which I'd never thought of before, that I really enjoyed. So I'm in my notes, and I'm going to go ahead and create a new note. I simply click, and I start typing. Now, let's say I grade students' papers a lot, and I use the same rubric or the same feedback all the time to grade my students. What I could do here is I could create my own comment bank. So for the title, I'm literally going to call it comment bank for maybe ELA. And then down here under notes, I could type in things that I typically would put on a kid's paper. And I could create these banks, and I hit done, and it generates a note for this. That's cool, but what really makes this powerful is now if I go to some of my other apps. So let's say I am in a Google Slides project. I have an option here under the Tools menu that I can say Keep Notepad. And what this will do is this will open up my Google Keep Notepad right here off to the side. And I can now choose a specific note. So here's my comment bank for ELA. And now I can simply copy and paste my feedback directly into a student's project. So if I'm grading a bunch of papers, students have shared them to me, I can open them up, simply go to Tools, Keep Notepad, it opens up all of my notes, I go to my comment bank, and I can copy and paste the notes that I want directly in here. Or if I'm actually commenting on a kid's paper, I could insert them as comments as well as I go through it. So I could maybe insert a comment, and I could paste these notes directly into these comments like so. So a really cool, simple way to do that. So this also works in Google Docs, Tools, Keep Notepad. Here it is, and now again I can comment or edit and then just copy and paste my comment bank right here directly into to my kids' work like so. So a really cool, easy way to give feedback in here. So if I wanted to take things a step further, what I could do is I could go into Keep, I could create a new note, and this time I can add a bunch of pictures in here. So I'm going to create essentially a bunch of digital stickers that I can use when grading papers. So what I can do is I can go over here and do a Google image search for whatever words I'm looking for. So I could use Bitmojis. If you're not familiar with Bitmojis, these are these kind of personalized avatars that you can create yourself. There's apps that'll do it to create your own if you want. And you can customize and put the text, or you can simply search for whatever you want. So if I really like, this one right here that says great, I can click on it. So what I can do is I can now take this image and drag it to my desktop to save it. All right, and I can find any other ones that I like here. So maybe I like this one right here. Again, drag and drop. Way cooler if you personalize these yourself, but I could literally just search for whatever terms I want. So maybe I want a try again, and I search for it, and I get a whole bunch of these that I can choose from as well. So maybe I want one of these, and again, drag and drop. So I can add these pictures just to my desktop. Now I can go back to Google Keep, and under my notes, I create a new note, and I'm going to call these digital stickers. So I'm going to click this little picture here. This is the Add Image button. And when I click on it, it's going to say, where are these pictures at? I hit desktop, and here are the ones I chose. So here we go. I hit choose, and then it drags and inserts these right in here like so. So pretty cool. And then again, I can go to Tools, Keep Notepad. It opens up my Google Keep Notepad. Here are my digital stickers. So if I wanted to add a sticker to a project, I can just right click it and say, hey, let's copy this and go over here and paste. And now I get that digital sticker right here, put it anywhere I want, put it on top of their paper, and I can give them feedback that way, which is just a fun way to, again, create and use Google Keep to give feedback to students.